Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another video from Meet Hour. In this video, we'll look at the demonstration of how to install and use our new WordPress plugin, which is Meet Hour WordPress plugin. So now let's get started. And I'm at this page, and you'll find this option called plugins. So this is where you'll be installing this plugin, which is created by Meet Hour. Now there are two ways to install this plugin, which is basically you can either install it by a zip file or you can install it from WordPress directory. So to install it from WordPress directory, you can click on add new plugin and then search the plugin with a keyword called Meet Hour, which will do a global search and fetch you the plugin in the downloadable options. Or you can click on upload plugin, and once you click on this upload plugin, there'll be an option to upload a zip file. So now you'll find the link to this zip file in the description below of this video, and you can click on that and it will download the zip file, and you're supposed to upload it here. So once you're done with that, you will see an option coming up called Meet Hour on the left side. And once you click on this option, you'll find a couple of other options that are supposed to be filled before you start using this plugin. Now, there are two tabs. So there's another tab called documentation, which is basically a written manual on how to use different features in this plugin. We'll come back to this later. I mean, it's a user manual, so you can use it anytime if you're stuck. And now let's get back to settings. So in settings, you'll find all of these options, and these options can be filled from the portal. So there's one prerequisite that is supposed to happen, is that you're supposed to have you're supposed to be on developers plan in Meet Hour to get these values and to fill it. Now, if you navigate to portal.meethour.io, and if you look at your license, if it says developer subscription, you'll have an option called developers, which comes on the left side. So once you click on this option, it has another submenu called credentials. And once you click on this credentials, this is where the place where you will find all the values that you're supposed to fill in the WordPress plugin. So now let me start with client ID, and let me paste the client ID here. Now let me look at the client secret and fill it here. I'll also fill the API key. Let me copy it and let me fill it, right? And now the username should be the username that you're using in Meet Hour to log in. So here the username is email ID, and I'll be using the email ID that I use to log in my Meet Hour account. I am supposed to provide the password, which is the password that I'm using to log in for the Meet Hour account. And with that, there's another option called owners. So WordPress can have its own owners, and hence I can select this account or like any account to be linked to this Meet Hour account. So whatever functionalities are being done in the plugin would basically call the APIs with these credentials as this WordPress user. So now I've added this user with the same email ID, and I'll make this user as the owner of the plugin, and I'll provide a login URL. So this is the URL to your WordPress page, and this page will be used as a route to load all the URL logins, all the URL routes which are loaded by the plugin. For example, it could be quick meeting, it could be the video conferencing link, and things like that. So once I do this, I'm supposed to click on generate access token, and this would generate an access token which will be stored. So you can store it too. So just copy it and save it in a notepad or something. Now you can see there are a couple of options popping up on the left side, which is quick meeting, schedule meeting, meetings, and recordings. So before we jump into these options, let's go to the users, and this is where you can find all the users that you have added to WordPress. Now you'll see another option called fetch Meet Hour contacts. So once you click on this option, this would fetch all the contacts that are available in your account, and it would take those contacts and add them as users in your WordPress user list. Now you can basically edit them, delete them, or send a password reset link to them. Now let's come back to Meet Hour plugin again. So let's look a brief overview of all of these options. Now, quick meeting is one option where you are supposed to generate a meeting quickly, and hence you have like very limited parameters to fill in. Meeting name is basically where you'll provide the meeting name and a passcode so that this passcode can be used to join this meeting. And when I click on create quick meeting, it would basically give me a notification saying that the meeting is created. Now, when I click on schedule meeting, this is where I'll get a detailed a form kind of where I can fulfill all the values and customize my meeting. So I'm supposed to fill a meeting name. So let's call it test meeting. And now let me provide a password here. Make sure the password is always of 6 characters or more. Then a description. So this will be my meeting description. And then, the date, which is going to be the current date, current time, and the duration. And then your time zone. So you can select a different time zone too. And then you can select attendees who can join the meeting. So this will send an invitation to those attendees. With this, you can also pick an attendee to be moderator so that he can join the meeting as moderator and start the call. Now, you can type specific instructions. You can perform other options which are available on the dashboard too. There's one option called send calendar invite. So make sure this is selected so that the invitation is sent to all the attendees. And you can also add like a agenda. So I'll just add it as testing demo meeting for now. So once this is done, make sure you click on schedule meeting. So once you click on schedule meeting, oops, I'm supposed to provide the meeting description too. My bad. So there you go. So once I click on schedule meeting, this would schedule the call. And once the call is scheduled, I'll get the notification which confirms this, and invitations are sent successfully, and I'm redirected to this meeting page. Now this meeting page is where I'll be able to view all the meetings that have been created by WordPress. I can also synchronize and collect the list of all the meetings that are added in Meet Hour. So as you see, all the calls are being added here, right? And now with this, I can basically edit a call using this edit option. So this will load the entire option. I can see all the attendees, and I can modify the meeting. And once I'm done with that, I'm supposed to click on update meeting. Now let's get back to the meeting grid, and here we'll see the other options that are available, which is meeting ID, that refers to the ID of the meeting, date and time of when the meeting will occur, the duration, how long it will run, and then the agenda of meeting. With this, I can see two more options available here, which is shortcode and three more options: shortcode, meeting link, and external link. So shortcode is basically your, I'll come back to this. So this is going to be in little more detail. Meeting link is basically the link to your meeting, which will be appended to the URL that you'll provide. So the meeting will load on your WordPress page. And the external link is basically the link which is pointing to Meet Hour, and the meeting will be loaded inside the Meet Hour page. And then coming to shortcode. So basically shortcode, you can create your own post in WordPress using this shortcode. So let me just quickly do that. I've clicked on add new post, and I'll paste my shortcode here. And once I do this, I'll click on publish. So once this is published, I'll copy the URL and I'll load the URL in a new tab. Now, once I do this, so this post or this page will load my meeting here. So I can join the meeting on a separate page. With this, we'll come back to our WordPress plugin and look at the last option. Okay, it's just this one. So let me go back and let me look at list of recordings. So this is where I'll be able to see all the recordings that I've done in a meeting, right? And right now, as you see, there are no recordings done by me. So let me fetch all the recordings that I've done in Meet Hour. So once I fetch it, let's see if we have a couple of recordings. Yes, we do. So trash is another option which is available both in the list of meetings and recordings, which will trash this meeting. Then you have the recording date, size, duration, and then you have your view recording, your copy shortcode. So you can create a post and you can load this in a video tag, and you can just copy and paste the shortcode and load it in a video tag. Now refresh shortcode is basically this shortcode will expire in this time, so you're supposed to regenerate another shortcode. With this, we are almost done with the entire quick briefing of Meet Hour plugin. So let's look at the last thing that's left, which is basically resetting the plugin. So once you click on this resetting option, the plugin would reset and it would basically become fresh, and all the data added by Meet Hour would be deleted. So thank you for watching, and comment down if you have any suggestions or what do you feel about the video. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our tutorial. Enjoy free video conference by Meet Hour. Please subscribe to our channel to stay connected with the latest updates.